I've lost count of how many times I've thought about the concept of life, the philosophy behind, and death. It's not that it makes me sad or something, I simply find myself thinking about it. It happens when I wander through a museum, gazing at the stuff left behind by people who are no longer there. It happens when I read an old book, when I fail, when I win, when someone's gone, or even when the seasons change. I keep wondering, are we living in vain? And where do we go from here? I don't have the answers, obviously, but I'm pretty sure about one thing. Simply by breathing, nature has already put us within a complex, infinite chain. I call it the chain of life. I've thought about it for so long that it has become a personal belief for me now. This chain of life seems to have a purpose, as if it's moving towards some special point within nature. With every human, every creature, and every impact they leave on their surroundings, the chain actually kind of expands. We can trace its links back through history, from our ancestors to our fathers, and now to us. We create the stuff and then we leave them in this chain. And then we move on till others come and play their roles. Like so many others, I long for immortality. And in my view, the closest way to achieve this maybe is to create. I was reading an article about the history of creativity, and to my surprise, I learned that in ancient times, our ancestors believed that the true inspiration and creativity came from the gods, not from humans. They thought the human mind alone was incapable of producing extraordinary ideas. Instead, they attributed creativity to semi-divine creatures touched by the gods who were granted the ability to create. From the dawn of time, we've been extraordinary storytellers. We've made these tales pushing the boundaries of how far our minds could go. And that's truly insane. Through storytelling, we've shaped and ruled the world. If you were to ask me about the most astonishing and complex creature to ever walk on this planet, my answer would always be the same: humans, even if I see an alien with my own eyes. As our world evolves, shaped by our own hands, one of our creations, the digital world, might even become an independent creative force. Perhaps at some point it could surpass humans in creativity. First, we thought of gods and attributed this creativity power to them, and then the Renaissance happened and humans were finally acknowledged for their own power of creation. Then after that, we created something like AI, and now this one can really leave us behind and surpass us. Crazy, right? I don't know what the future holds, but there are many more stories yet to come, and who knows, they might be interesting too. Enough of my crazy thoughts, but if I had to name my deepest human wish, it would be to create things that last longer than me. I'm being greedy right now, but through creation, perhaps I can crave out a piece of immortality for myself. A way to save my memories and leave maybe a lasting mark as a human.